Yo, what up, guys? We are back. Week number 4. Going up against Ohio State, who's 3-0, and they ranked 15. They are a 90 overall as well. So we may have our hands full. Let's go white pants. Let's go gold helmet. Let's go white and gold shoes. Let's get it.
We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the San Jose State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the San Jose State Spartans offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Like that little curl.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back.
He's good block.
But not before they pick up the big
first down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
On the run, it's Armour. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Finds his tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line.
Catch those down.
And the Spartans are marching down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh,
that
wow.
ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Okay.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They go to the ground.
Oh, yeah, just open wide open. And
hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. A
wow.
massive pickup on that one, and they're in business.
Wow. That's all I can say. You got a blitz going up the middle, and then nobody's in the middle.
Let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
That's what I'm saying, commentator.
Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Good job, D. Christopher.
Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Sack.
And the
Creek.
up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Not a field goal range.
Rushing the passer, career
Nice.
sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. They'll leave him with the lone back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Sexton. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A 3rd and long coming up here. It's a draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Bowls his way forward. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Draw armor, what a fight.
Are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd.
And my dude is stuck running the route.
All over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st down for this offense. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's
trying to get us this
solid.
game.
Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
No, I'm right there. Okay, and then my dude touched the terrible ankle.
And he almost ran away from
I'm here with a safety, guys, not a linebacker. A safety.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back goes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard.
And how is he getting pressed that freaking far down the field? I have better release than that, McAdams.
He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it.
Get your armor. I don't know how to safety does to fly around the 2 people and still tackling.
Here's this offense with a fresh set
Nonetheless, good job.
Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, a 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the
1 yard
players
on that.
on these
1
teams,
yard.
they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Absolutely perfect. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. Out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job, Ryland.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions.
3rd and 13, they got him.
They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He tries to take the top off. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he takes it all the way.
Looked like I was there.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw.
Wow.
Interception. This guy just can't find his own player.
He just happened to be sitting there. He just happened to be sitting there. Bro, there is no way. 3 down linemen, they wasn't even rushing nobody. That is absolutely crazy.
The interception.
How about that? They knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands, the big defensive line that comes up with the INT.
They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. It's 4th down and they'll try the field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent.
And the quarterback caught up to
Yeah, we're losing, bro. They can't. They're not gonna block.
Game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lets one fly deep. Holds it in on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes his connection. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Buys a little time. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call. He's off to the races. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gonna let it fly.
Drop,
And
of course.
it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive
Of course.
play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On second down, they'll take to the air. He'll take another shot here. And he holds it in at the 25.
By the time you get some separation, McAdams.
Reeled it in and just
No, you're a freshman, but dog. Come on. Get over.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touch. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to
Back.
The offense will have to use its.
I think that was D. Christopher. Good job.
It is hard to continue
Boy.
to get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Still on his feet at the 45.
I was about to say, of course,
He
it's
gets
first
awfully
down.
close to the first down, but I think he's going to be just a hair short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout.
Wow, he ran her out for him.
Interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they come up with a big play to make sure no points go on the board before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Let's go, picked off. Ebron, he gone.
He'll try to take it back. At the 30.
Let's go. Good job, Ebron.
And he's gonna
Good play, Rick. He's using a deep blue and you blew down.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
George Carrera, this
Your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response.
I don't understand how they can go from goal line. Freaking 3 wide, Like, how is
On
it
third
possible?
down, he drops to throw.
Good job, Lawrence.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these.
He's right on target. The Spartans will keep this drive going. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Terrible throw.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He would have loved to
Terrible freaking throw. Why would he?
still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Like, you supposed to throw it to where they're going. You threw it where he was at.
Running back gets
That was stupid.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw.
Craig.
To him, down goes the quarterback. And you've already sent your punter out 4
Gotta
times.
pass it up.
At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And the quarterback is
Good try. I mean, it's not freaking blocking.
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Almost another pick because he's throwing
If you're going to take
stupid.
a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire,
Like
it's
Billard
2nd
over there.
down. He's looking
Like
to
Billard.
throw.
I said Dillard. It's Billard. No, it is Dillard. I don't. It's BJ Dillard. That's what it is. Yeah.
Unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Got hurt 2 times the
Let's go to
same
the studio
drive.
now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Yeah, Ryland.
Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a move. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David.
Look at that wrong. He supposed to throw that more to the outside.
They are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Going to try to get it himself.
Good try.
Well, great job there by the defense because
Man,
they were
getting
able to get
abused
a sack
this
right away.
game.
You saw the coverage in the back end, nor for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
2 yards.
And how about that alertness and this swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn
Can't get 1 yard. Okay.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh my God, good freaking play, Augustine.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 25.
Good job, BJ.
Down San Jose State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I was trying to get him one.
Last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down.
Nowhere to go.
Lose a yard on that one.
Wow, did you see that hit by the linebacker? I mean, he came up with authority and bad intentions, forcing the tackle for loss. Man.
Bag, Volt. I love that I switched up the D-line, bro. They more dominant now. At the end of the year, we could not generate no passes.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing
Oh,
to the
they're pressing
run.
McAdams.
To the run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch Dom.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Catch.
After
The
taking
NFL
another look
catch.
just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout.
He's throwing that wrong. You have to get more air on and get it out there.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the
But
quarter.
he is wear and tear, so
Got it.
I'm gonna take it as that's probably what it is.
The defense finishing this third quarter in style. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Hey, Bolt, bro, that man going crazy.
And down he goes at midfield. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick completion on the out route. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wide.
Let's go.
And the pass is intercepted.
Job, Ryland.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the
Seen
line.
that coming. Couldn't do nothing about it.
Back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Stopped after making the catch. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass.
Coverage, fellas. Wish we could have got pass rush in there, but
what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up.
nonetheless.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking
Nice
left.
play.
He's got him, and they convert. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it.
Oh my God, switch me on Pan Trail, bro. That's a freaking pick if y'all switch me on to the right dude. I don't know what's been going on past couple weeks, bro. They've been clicking on the wrong dude. They say you're supposed to click on the dude closest to the ball. How is Cantrell right there not closest to the ball?
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. After a punt on their last possession, possession. They are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Yeah, break that, George.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
There we go. Good package.
Flew down with some bad intentions.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense makes
They not blocking at all. Yeah, no time to pass.
Second down now after the sack. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
George.
Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good
throwing the ball wrong, bro. I don't know what's
going on.
And the
senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. He'll start this drive firing. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throwing right.
So,
and it's picked off for the third time today. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal.
I don't know how that was complete. That was a terrible pass, too. It might be why I wear and tear. I'm just chalking up to that.
And they're cruising for a 4-0 start. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Working that left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Okay.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick timeout call
Yeah,
by
bro,
the
ain't got
defense,
time.
stopping the clock to save as much time as
Nothing.
possible for their offense. Negative play on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he got loose, it was all over. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Jose State, 52.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to go up top on first down.
George.
And down he goes. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's back to throw on second down. He's got his
That's a
man.
good pass. That's how you
Put
pass.
this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard.
Good job, DJ.
For the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense getting set for first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Getting some heat.
No,
He throws. And the ball is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back.
So why run the ball if he doesn't come out and do a
He'll
spike?
spike the ball to try to save every
Makes
precious
no
second
sense.
he can. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away.
Number 12.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Well, this was an offensive show.
That's an ugly game, bro. Ugly game, bro. Ugly.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game.
Hey, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, bro.
Running the ball, but David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense,
91 yards for George.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but you know, listen, you got to get a
Dillard,
few stops late in the game. You got to get
248, 4 touchdowns. We got him 99, no
You got to
touchdowns.
stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Feel like we got
That's
sacked
going to
more
do
than
it for
that.
us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast
12
team,
tackles
Rick
for
Davis.
Vogt,
This
3
has been
sacks,
another presentation
2.5
of
for
EA
Craig,
Sports
2
College
for D.
Football.
Christopher, 1.5 for George, 1 for Ryland, 2 picks for DJ. I keep saying DJ. Augustine, 1 for Ebron, 1 for Ryland. Might be the worst game we ever played, and somehow we still won. Alright, so advance the week. Oldest. I don't like the playing style. Go keep getting sacked. Vote player of the week, 7 tackles, No, 7 tackles for loss. 12 tackles. Man, he got national for that. They had 3 sacks too. Dillard. Okay, player of the week. Nice. Alright, we start conference play against LSU. I ain't gonna show recruiting yet. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one, guys. So give me a few minutes. Let me do recruiting and stuff, and I'll be right back. See y'all in the next one. Peace.